And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing PlanetBase. And so far, so good. Our society here is much more stable than anything. I built a large telescope here to try to beef up our laser accuracy. Plus, we have 2 consoles. So only one of these is ever, they're all tied to consoles. So, like, this dude is on this console, and he's operating this telescope, which only gives us 40%. So we really need 2 workers, just like that. And now that we have both workers on there, it jumps to 76%. So that just makes this laser 76% accurate. And I just traded for a bunch of metal because I'd like to start planning out my expansion here. I've got this thing disabled currently, and I would like to build some more stuff out in here. Not really sure how to get stuff built into this area. I could use this space in here for just a huge amount of moving of people and things and stuff, and that would be just great. But I don't know how to build through here. And if we look at structures, and I would like maybe biodome, let's say. Well, see, I can't build one over here, so I don't know. I honestly don't know how to do that. Let's see, bar. See, I can't build the bar anywhere in here. How about exterior structures? Expand the base cheaply. Well, yeah, I can't. I could do this, but that's not connected with airlocks, and oh, that's unfortunate. I wonder if I could build. Let's build an interior structure. And I would like to start expanding, but it's going to be really tough given that the very limited space that we're in. I'm tempted to start up a new game using one of the added workshop items just to see how big of a population that we could get to. Now that we have a stable base, from here on out, it's basically just balancing the different components and, building up a supply of all the stuff that we need. So, it's pretty, I don't want to say easy from here. You could easily get into a crisis mode with your foods. You got to watch your foods and your meals to make sure those don't drop down. But from here on out, it's pretty straightforward. So I'm thinking this telescope is gonna have to move. Yes, we're gonna recycle that. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to build it somewhere else. I'm thinking over here. So let's see if we can build it over here. Telescope, big telescope, please. So I want to build this right here, and let's connect it to here. So they should just take this metal and build another one, and all it cost me was 1 metal for the connection. Alright, so let's see what we can connect to this security center. Try to bridge over this gap here. So let's see, what do we want to do? How do we want to lay this out? Because over here is going to be a whole nother, just a giant section of glorious stuff there. So I think I might want, I could go with another processing plant to process more metals and stuff. And then what I could do is I could specialize, you know, one, like, do just plastic over here, since it's right next to the farm, and then metal over here. Okay, so, because metal, I think, takes longer to process than plastic. Okay, telescope has been built. So, let's get that guy connected. Just like so. There he is. And they should, once they hit that, they should connect that just fine. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a processing plant. And we're going to build a big one. Just like that. And we're going to connect it here. And, well, let's wait on this connection. Since, depending on how they're going to weld, I want to make sure they don't get stuck in here. Because if they get stuck in here, oh, that's going to be bad. So we want to make sure that doesn't happen. So can we build then a... Let's go for... I'd like a biodome. Ooh, I can connect it across. I can even do a very big one. That would be excellent. Right in there. So I know that I can connect that now. So that makes me happy. Alright, so we're using the metal that I traded the last time, which is good. And now we're just delivering. Oh, man, what? That sounded close. And of course I don't have my laser up. I recently had one drop like right here. So that frightens me a little bit. Okay, so there's the last metal we need. We need one more plastic. And that'll give us the large processing plant. And we'll be able to then... I'm going to recycle... Before they fill this, I'm going to recycle to this. Because I want... Well, it's going to be kind of iffy. How do I want to handle this here? If I want this one to be just plastic, I cannot recycle the wrong one there. Okay, this is ready to be built. Everybody needs to come and build. Oh, there's my engineer right there. Good old Sam Knapp is going to be welding this stuff up for me. All right. And see, he'll probably walk this way to weld this up. And if he welded this up last, that would basically lock him into this little zone right here, and there's no way to get out. And we got another trader landing. I stopped the colonists. So let's see what you have available. Mega collector. That's a power collector. That would be nice. I'd like the driller bot patent. That would be nice too. The mega collector. I'm gonna look at something here. See, that's a large collector. Do I have... I'm gonna look at base management, tax. Mega collector would be nice. 50% commission. No, I'm not gonna buy it at 50% commission. All right, so our oxygen is now getting pumped in there. We're a little low, but it should build back up again. All right, and I also want to connect it to this. Oh, and that ruined that. Okay, so not a radio. I need a telescope console. Did I not sneak that in close enough? Okay, so you go there. Can I can't move things. I wish I could move things. That would be nice. But yeah, now this plant here is ready for ready for devices. So this one I want to recycle. I'm hoping that they take out the metal. There we go. Somebody just took out the metal. We're going to recycle this down. Okay, so that connection is good. So whoever welds this up should hit the outside and weld it up. Now, if they don't do that, that's a problem. If they try to cross in, that would be a huge, huge issue. The AI is not smart enough to know that that would be bad news. Lucky these things weld up fast, and there it is. Good to go. Oh, I just heard the laser. Excellent. Power should be recharging. Recharges quite fast. We're producing 110 power over what we actually are using right now, so that helps a lot. All right, now we would like, how much metal do we have? See, we have 16 free metal. We are running a little low on semiconductors. That's okay. I've got quite a few bots going now. We got 8 bots going around the base. A lot of carrier bots, which is nice because it leaves my people free to do the important tasks. All right, so the processing plant is done. What do we want to do to bridge this out over to here? Because we're gonna want some storage and things. I thought you could select what is stored where, but I guess not. Because we need another biodome. And there is a patent for a biodome that is like the farm dome or something, and it's just huge. It's absolutely massive, and that would go a long ways to help us out. But food-wise, I think we're doing pretty good. And I want to make some living quarters over here, sort of distribute our population a little bit in case. I mean, if this dome is occupied and it gets hit by a meteor, everybody inside dies. Oh, another blast by the laser. Charging itself back up again. So yeah, this telescope uses, you know, a pretty decent amount of power. Oh no, everybody's closed off here. At least my security guard. I've added another security console. It's always nice to double up. Once I get another security guard, maybe they'll change shifts and I'll get better coverage. Because as my prestige goes up, I might be getting some nefarious people landing and trying to join my, trying to rob me or something. Okay, so I would like over here, we are going to add some metal processing. So one there, one there, and then over here. Yeah, see, there's a lot of starch in there ready to be processed. If I recycle this, oh, I get the ore back. Excellent. So this one is going to just be all plastic. Okay, and then this one's going to be all metal. And that way I can use the priority thing. If I need more metal than plastic, I can take the priority off of this, put it onto this, and hopefully be able to balance that stuff out a little bit better. There we go. Okay. So right now, these are all heavy priority. And how much plastic do I have? It's right over here. 13 free. And look at that, we got some ore in process there. Excellent. Okay, because once I re-enable this, you know, we're gonna start making spares again. Oh, yeah, I better re-enable it because we need spares. Enable structure. Right in time for nighttime too. So yeah, our power use jumped from 88 to 101. That's a significant jump in power consumption. And now we've got a bunch of metal and stuff that we can throw into the spares, and we got lots and lots of stuff that we can work on. Not sure how many colonists I have right now as far as workers. I did put a limit on semiconductors, so if we do that, semiconductors, I only have 5 as the limit right now. So essentially they'll make 5 and that'll be it. Okay, I've got the bot repair pad over here. I think the driller bot here is coming up to the end of its life. I bought it a while ago and it's been repaired so many times that the poor thing is just wrecked. I mean, it doesn't like life anymore. Okay, so back in here, we're gonna want something, branching off over here. I might do another storage, but storage is best right by your landing pads. So, that's a thing. We gotta make sure wherever we do the next landing pad, that's where we're gonna want some storage. I would like another airlock over here, so when I start building all out in here, we'll be able to not have to walk so far. I'm gonna need another set of beds. So first, let's build an airlock. Can I build it? How far this way can I build it? Looks like not that far. We got another trader landing. And trader. Okay, what do you have? Again, the large collector, the mega collector plant. What is your commission? Still 50%. Oh, that is so expensive. Yeah, you're just not worth it. Charging me 50% interest on that's a little high, dude. I'd hate to break it to you, but I'm not going to be able to do much business with that. Is this a large wind plant? It is. So there is a mega plant that you can build. I don't think I have that tech. Got the super extractor plant. There's the farm dome. That's what I'd like to build. The Goliath turbine plant. That's the giant turbine, but not as important as the colossal panel. I would like that one. I want to prioritize that one over the turbine because solar is way more reliable. So between the colossal panel and the super collector, you do pretty good on power. Okay, so let's get back to what we were doing before we were interrupted. I mean, I could put this right there, because it's gonna take that slot anyway. Or I could put it over here. Ooh, I could connect it up over to here? Really? That's intriguing. See, I can connect this up to that one, right? So I can flatten this land. So why can't I put it over here? If I can flatten the land. Okay, so if I put one here or over here, I'm not sure which one I want to do. I'm thinking right in here. Because what I'm going to do is I have this recreational area. I'm going to go out and have another oxygen generator, and then from that I'm going to branch out dorms. And we're going to have extra sleeping quarters. So they're always going to be oxygenated, and it's going to have its own little oxygen setup. So it doesn't have to go through and pressurize ever so slowly. Which means I'm probably going to need, yeah, right in here, I think is the best course of action. Because they're going to have to come out here and go over to here and build this. And then once that's built, it'll be a little bit easier to build all the stuff back in here. So we're going to probably need another water extractor. We're going to need quite a few things. We're going to need lots and lots of metal. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to get this processing center up and running. I might even add another metal processor here, just because we need that metal, and hopefully we're getting enough workers. Hey, worker, what are you doing? All right, there's another metal. Excellent. I think they're getting better at that. I don't know. It's hard to tell. All right, we got spares again. That's good. Running out of spares is not good, because yeah, see, this needs spares. How's our power supply doing? Okay, we're all recharged again. Good. All right, good old engineers out welding the stuff up. See how he walks through the building? It's never a good thing. In case he gets stuck, that would be bad. So I also might, you know, with the oxygen gen over here, I might, you know, all the dorms and stuff, I might build a large canteen and maybe even a bar over here. Because if we get visitors, like if we open up to visitors, they're going to want to go to the canteen and the bar and maybe get the little exercise. Okay, so we have now another airlock ready to go. I think what we're going to want... how's our water usage? So this uses we're using 5.5 out of 8. How much of that is this? 1.5. Okay, 1.5 added on to this is 6, pretty much 7. And I'm not sure why, but the production of water goes up and down. I'm not sure why, but I think we should be able to build another oxygen generator, a large one this time, right over here. Let's try to get it max distance. Maybe, yeah, right in here. So that will give us a little bit of oxygen on this side of this side of the base. Medium gen, medium gen. Okay, so making sure the oxygen saturation is coming in on both sides. Oh, and the sandstorm is imminent, so we're gonna go red alert. There we go. And that'll prevent people from going outside. Obviously the bot doesn't care, but... So yeah, we're gonna have to weather this sandstorm, and then I'm gonna build that, and we'll come back. So that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.